Hello guys, welcome back to another video of Roblox Corporation. I'm over the I've been playing trying to get mega fun obby. I played a little bit in the past, so yeah, I'm on level 20 already. And I was like, oh, should I do it? Should I not do it? And I was like, you know what? I'll do it anyways. I need some ideas, so well, you know what? let's have some fun, right? And I decided, you know what? What's the best way to get ideas? To make content out of it, right? Because like I said, I recorded an obby before, but the obby I recorded before, I had issues with an Audacity, and that sucked. If you saw the stereo one, then you'll realize that I did have issues in Audacity, and I was having some issues with it. I don't know what exactly happened, but what exactly happened with that specific video was that I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't actually know. I don't actually know what happened. I think like I closed Audacity out like wrong, or like, and then my computer was complaining that like Audacity needed to be recovered or something, and I ignored it and I didn't recover it, and then I think the audio kind of just messed up and bugged. It was making like this weird like static noise, was going like like it was kind of weird, and I didn't really know what to do about it. So yeah, it kind of confused me, and it kind of just broke my entire thing, and I kind of got sad by that, and it kind of made me sad because I played the Escape the Prison obby, and I don't know if I want to play Escape the Prison obby again. I might play it again eventually in the future, but hey, I'll give it a shot. I'll see how it is later. But it sucked because like it's really annoying like once you lose content like that, because like you spend like an hour recording that content, and then like, you know, like you plan to edit down that content, to upload that content, and then like before you realize it, oh man, the content's gone. You know, it sucks, you know what I mean? So right now my opinions on this obby is it's kind of cool. I like it. There's some cool ideas. The one thing I don't like about this obby is that it doesn't use one color scheme. What? I keep dying. I suck. It doesn't use one color scheme. It gives a lot of random colors for like the levels, and it expects us to notice like this level, like you have to jump on this one, right? Well, then another level you might have to dodge this, for example, and it's kind of weird. Oh, I like the death animation. Death animation is kind of cool. That whole boop. Wait, listen to this. Listen. Boop, boop. Boop. It's kind of funny. I like it. It's kind of like a nice little cool noise. It's like oof. You know what? I have to say it. This is funny. That is the funniest thing I will ever hear. Pizza level. Okay, sure. Why not? I guess. I mean, if a level is like a pizza level, why not it be a pizza level, right? Why not be a pizza? This stage obby actually has like 750 levels, which is pretty cool. I don't know if I'll play all of them today. Obviously not. I don't think I can get through 100 levels in like a day, right? But hey, I'll try to play as much as possible. I already do see some ideas that I can really use from this on the Tower obby game that I had made already. If you guys would like to check that game out, if you guys have not already, I will keep saying that every time. So even if you checked it out, make sure to check it out again, or follow like Twitter for it. Okay, wait. Pause. Look at this. Like, how do I know like what to jump on? Like, do I jump on this? Nope. I jump on this, right? And that's the weird part. It's like you don't really know like what to jump on sometimes, because like the game doesn't really like tell you like, hey man, like this is safe. No, that's safe. No, that is safe. No, this one is safe. No, that one's safe. Like it's kind of confusing, and that's what I don't like about this one. Like it's kind of hard to tell. Like okay, like this time like you jump on this one, right? But like for example, like ooh, floor 2. That's kind of cool. Okay, see, like okay, and now this time you jump on the blue. Oh no, you jump on the white. What? Excusez-moi. What? Okay. I guess I'm just bad at obby. I don't know. Pick a pass. I'm really bad at these. That one? No. Is that one it? I know there's like a way to like do it, kind of. I'm really bad at this. Is that it? No, that's not it either, right? No. Wait, what? Okay, cool. Yeah, how did I do that? No, they're all the same thing. No. Huh. That's interesting. Wait, so how did I do that actually? My feet should be going through it, right? I think it should. It's kind of hard to tell with this one. I guess I just got lucky. I don't know. I guess I just got lucky with it. Huh. I got lucky with it on the first try. Don't follow my advice. I like how they like have these guys like here, like telling players like if they want to buy something, like it's like, would you like to buy this? Like, I personally could take that advice. You know, like a radio doesn't seem like a bad idea. Like a radio seems like a good way to not make people angry, because I had a premium wall in my game, and the whole idea of the premium wall was to have the player be like, hey man, if you want, you can, you know, try that 5 levels early, right? Like a premium wall, and it made a lot of players angry. It gave a huge dislike ratio for like the game, right? Funny enough, it gave like a huge dislike ratio for the game, and players did not like a premium wall. Don't add content like paywalls and stuff like that at all. I realized like games, like if you're gonna make it like a game with a paywall, have it like a paid access type of thing. Oh man, I gotta guess. Oh boy, this is gonna be annoying. Blue, nope. Oh yeah, it's gonna be annoying because there's no way to kind of like cheat this. I mean, I could do like this, but like that's kind of like really hard to do, and I'm not that good at it. Wait, is this wall killable? Does the wall kill you? No, the wall doesn't kill you. No, yeah, the wall doesn't kill you. So I can do just like that. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. One more. Ah, there we go. I probably could have just guessed the walls, but you know what? It's easier to do it the pro way. It's easier to have some fun and do it. But yeah, players don't like premium walls. If you do a paywall in the game, just do it by like players have to pay like Robux to get inside the game itself, right? Rather than doing like a paywall, a premium wall, or like a Robux wall, because like those games get heavily disliked. Not like that at all. And that's fair. I think so personally, right? But you know, it's good to try out things. It's good to realize that didn't work and that didn't work out. But now the issue is, right, is that people play the game, but it's so hard to get people to like the game nowadays, right? Because it's like, from what I realized, it's so much easier to dislike a game, and I said this before, but it's so much easier to dislike a game than it is to like a product, due to the fact that the ability of hating something has a much stronger feeling, right? Okay, cool. Yeah, see, I can't tell. Like, how am I supposed to know if I'm gonna die in these or not? Like the game doesn't have one color scheme, and I don't like the game not having one color scheme. It's really annoying and frustrating to me, because it's like not fun at all. Because like it's kind of hard to tell. Like, am I gonna die on something? Am I not gonna die on it? Right? Like, I get it. Like, it's supposed to look like that for a reason, but like I don't know. It just looks frustrating. Like, look at this, red. Do I die on the red? Okay, see, at least I died on the red, so that's fine. Like, it's like some of this is red, some of it's not red. It's just hard to tell. Okay, it's really just hard to tell. It's really just frustrating. It's really just annoying. It's one of those like, I wish this was better type of thing. You know what I mean? 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 You probably know what I mean. You probably don't know what I mean. If you don't know what I mean, then you don't know what I mean. If you don't know, now you know. I'm sorry. Yeah, the point is, the feeling of hate is so much easier to. It's so much easier to hate on something than it is to love something, right? Like, try it yourself. Like, tell your friends, hey man, I hate you. Or tell your friend, hey man, I love you. A lot of people will be like, I could tell my friend that, right? But like in reality, like how many of us can just say that, you know, you love someone, right? Like, how many of us can just say that, right? Not a lot of us, but a lot of us can say, I hate this, I hate that, I don't like this, I don't like that, I hate this game, I hate, like, when was truly the last time you played a game and you said, I love this game, I play it every day? Or do you play it every day and say, I hate this game? You know what I mean? Like, it's logical. It's logical, right? It makes sense. It makes sense at the end of the day, because, like, sure, you probably love that game in reality, but you always say that you hate it every day. And I'm not gonna tell you to say love a game every once in a while, but I mean, like, if you played a game on Steam, right? If you played a game on Steam, when was the last time you reviewed a game that you liked, that you played for hundreds of hours on end, right? Okay, now, when was the last time that you reviewed a game that you disliked? And obviously everyone's story is going to be different, because I know one guy's going to be like, well, I like this game and I played it for hundreds of hours and I have liked it. But in general, you're going to see something get disliked a lot easier, right? Rather than it being liked. And then the controversy for something being massively disliked is going to be a whole lot higher for it, right? Like, a game can be a good game, right? If it's like, if people are like, well, man, the game's pretty good, right? Like, the game's, well, there's an easy mode on this. What is that? Oh, easy mode 200. It's actually not a bad. I don't know what easy mode does, but hey, I mean, sure, I guess. I guess it probably gives you like 2 lives, I think. So So I think it gave me like a free trial or something, right? I don't know. I'm not sure. Skip stages, I think is a pretty good one. I think a good old skip stage is a pretty good non-pay-to-win item that you can add into your game. I don't know if I would add things like gravity coils and magic rockets and stuff like that, because things like this can seem like kind of too OP, and I don't want to add those kind of things in my games. I think those kind of things are kind of boring and they're kind of too much. Like, the whole idea of a game is to like not let players like pay their way through it. Well, obviously, like, you know, that's how the idea is for like a lot of games, to let players pay their way through it. But like, I like keeping the essence of the game still there, right? Like, I like giving players the ability to not just go whoosh, to not just skip like 10 levels, you know, and then like the whole game is like not being played no more, right? Like, it's just like, well, you paid for some Roblox, and so now you don't need to play the game no more, right? It's kind of lame, right? It is what it is, right? A lot of people are Prestige 1 already. It seems like these guys are on level 395, and they're Prestige 1. Like, that's crazy to me. That's actually insane to me. I actually don't know that a lot at all. So it's pretty interesting, actually. It's pretty interesting. I don't know. It is what it is. I don't know how long I'll go with this. This might not be too long. Yeah, I don't know. It's only like 12 minutes in. I'm only like 12 minutes in. I'm already running out of stuff to say. Oh no, I'm running out of stuff to say. What can I do as YouTube quick? Bad video games. Year 2021. Video games. Donkeys. Okay, here we go. Let's talk about it. Okay, Donkeys 2021. Okay, no. Actually, this is better. I got one. This is better. This one's better. There are no good games to play. Watch. Wait. Okay, hear me out on this. I like Roblox as much as the next guy, but I don't play this game as much as I used to. Right? Like, I kind of moved on onto like other games, but like I came back to this game because I like developing stuff nowadays, right? And developing is way more fun for me personally as I've grown older. I found changing my life from game playing to game developing is a lot fun, and I super enjoy it, right? But in general, that block is sticking out a lot longer than the other ones. I just wanted to mention that. Look at that. Yeah, look at that. A common oversight, you know, super easy to miss, right? But yeah, point is, right, as I was saying before, I remember back in 2016, right? Like, okay, COVID was definitely like an issue on why like a lot of big games are not coming out recently. But I remember back in 2016, right? Oh my, how was I supposed to know? Look, see what I mean? Like, how was I supposed to know that I can't jump through that? Like, I'm supposed to just die? Like, it's so annoying and frustrating that, like, this is actually, like, the most popular obby on Roblox, if you search up, like, obby or something like that. And that's just how it is. And I don't think, like this should be #1, really, personally. Neither should my map, but at least, like, one of, like, Packstabber stuff is really, like Packstabber has, like, some really quality obbies, and I think, like, you should definitely check out those obbies if you haven't. Definitely, for sure. Like one of those like escape the prison obby, escape the school obby, stuff like that. It's pretty good for what it is. It's designed well. There's a nice design to it. I don't know if this music's copyright. Hopefully not. It is what it is. It don't matter. I don't make no money off this thing. Point is, right, I remember back in 2016, right? Back in 2016, I remember playing games like Overwatch, Paladin, Sky Saga, Battle Royale, like so many new big games that were coming out, right? And they were big titles, and they were so much fun to play, and I'll play for hours on them. And now it's like 2022, and it's like I'm playing like Valorant and Teamfight Tactics. And I'm not saying these games are bad, but these are like the main games. And like, if you don't play Teamfight Tactics, this doesn't sound weird, but if you play Teamfight Tactics, it's like a lose to win type of game, right? It's like, to play Teamfight Tactics, you have to lose the game to win, right? And that's the problem with that game. It's like, if you're losing like 10 play, if you're losing the game and you're losing lose after loss after loss, right? In each and every round, then like you're not actually losing, right? Like you're just saving up your money, or you're playing the game for carousel, right? So if you're playing the game for carousel, you can literally build whatever components that you want. You can literally build whatever components that you want, and the guy who's winning the game, he now has to deal with the issue of now he has to deal with all the scraps that he gets from carousel. And that's what sucks about TFT a lot, is that like it rewards the player who loses on purpose way more than it rewards the players who's trying to win to their heart's content, right? And yeah, there's probably ways to fix that, but for like a general part, it's kind of like annoying personally, right? to know that's like, that's a thing in the game, right? Like, you know, it's frustrating, right? It's frustrating for me because like I play TFT a lot, right? Personally, right? Well, kind of. I play 2 games like every other day or so. I play like 2 games a day, right? And then I do like other stuff in my life. But like for like the most part, when I'm playing TFT, like, and I'm playing like a comp, I realize that like if I lose, I could literally just dirtbag carousel, lose, build some items, and then just win the game, right? For example, right, like if you're building like a Yordle comp and Yordles, and you get like Yordle like super early, like if you get like Yordles like anything under Greek Re, right, is like if you get like Yordles under Greek Re or so, like from what I found, from what other people have said, from what, you know, from Twitch, YouTube, yada, you can look it up, go ahead. I don't care. If you get Yordles under like a certain like time round, like under like certain round, like it's super easy to play Yordles, right? Super easy to play Yordles. I'm so bad at this game. It's super easy to play Yordles, right? But like the whole point of Yordles is basically to build them up to gold by just losing the game, right? Like every single game that you play, you just lose on purpose. And that's what sucks about Yordles, is that like Yordles is not really like being good at the game. It's just like, it's not making good strategies. It's kind of just losing. Yeah. There's no way to cheat this out. I could just jump. What a weird obby. Well, okay. Point is, right? The whole point of Yordles is just lose the game, right? And so it's like literally you could just lose every single game, and then the whole point is that since it's like a crit meta, you can literally grab fist and sword and just build Tristana, or just build Heimerdinger. I never know how to say his name. You can literally just build those 2 classes up to like the best items in the game just by losing, and then you literally come out on top as like an unbeatable team. And then it's like, oh well, if you see someone building that comp, then just build Challenger, surely. But guess what? If someone's building Challenger, guess what? You can't contest them. And the thing about Yordles is like Yordles don't grab from the player's pool. Like Yordles are grabbing from their own pools. You can contest a Vex, but guess what? He can still build Gold Vex. That's the dumb part. Like I would sit there contesting these comps, these legends, these champions so many times while I'm playing the game, and they're still just building gold champions, and I'm just like, I can't believe this. I can't believe this. How do I contest these champions? Because then I find them like slowly going up the board, slowly getting better, and I'm slowly sitting here trying to outbuild them, outpace them, outbuy their pool. Like I'm literally sitting there like having like gold Vex, gold everything, and they're still building a gold Vex. You're telling me that that's fair? No, it's not fair. Because if I was doing it for any other comp in the game, guess what? They won't be able to build it, right? Now, obviously, for 1-star champions, it's a bit of a different story because you really can't counter build 1-star. I mean, like you can counter build 1-star champions, but like 1-star champions are kind of like a hit and a miss, right? Like if you don't hit 1-star champions, you're just not gonna hit it. Like don't force 1-star champions. Don't force 1-cost champions, right? Like 1-cost champions are like, well, I said 1-star, it's 1 cost. Like 1-cost champions are something that like if you don't hit a 1-cost champion in the game, like you're never gonna hit it, whether or not someone actually contests you on it. For like the most part, right? Oh my gosh, this is so annoying to do. These jumps are so hard. Okay, right. If you don't hit like a 1-star champion, like and then don't like trust it, right? But for like the most part, right? Like you can contest like a specific champion, right? Like a Vex. I said Gex. Vex is like 3 stars, right? Vex is like a 3-star champ, right? 3 stars, right? Greek cost. I said 3 stars. I'm so bad at this game. I'm so bad at TFT. Vex is like a Greek cost mage, right? If you buy like Vexes and you have like a gold Vex on your board, the Yordle comp can still grab a Vex from anywhere in the world. It grabs a Vex from a random pool in another game, and it puts that Vex on that team. That's the annoying part. And so it's literally impossible to build against Yordles just by building against them. And it's like, well, if you don't hit Yordles in the beginning of the game, then surely they're not gonna. I mean, but that's the problem. When it's in like 95% of the games, right? And then like it literally takes like a giant luck comp to build it. It's so frustrating because the guy is literally guaranteed first if he gets it. Like seriously, I played the Order Comp so many times. I played the Order Comp so many times before, and it's literally like a guaranteed first at 1.0 because like you literally just sit there. You can literally sit there, get Tristana carry like Rageblade, crit, Heim. You could get like blue buff. What is it? I don't remember these names right now. Like you can literally get blue buff, magic crit. You can literally get crit. You can literally just play the game and go to bed. You can literally just go to bed. You can literally just go to bed for 30 minutes and then you'll come back and you'll probably end up top 4. By literally not doing anything, right? Like literally just throwing gen on your team. Literally the game will play itself. Literally the game will play itself at that point. You literally don't need to do anything. And you can just farm so much eco, so much. And that's the thing, like it's such an eco comp. It's so easy to just sit there and just build up gold at very low levels and get like a lost streak bonus, right? It's so easy to just do that. And it's so easy to just win. It's literally the easiest thing in the world, and that's what I hate so much about TFT. And I really wish it was designed differently, but I don't know. Valorant, same thing. Valorant is a little bit different. Valorant's not bad, but I just don't like the whole like team. I just don't like the whole like team shooter strategic game where it's also a team shooter and a strategic game at the same time. I don't know. I grew up playing TF2 a little bit here and there, right? And I played a lot of Overwatch. I played a lot of TF2 and I played a lot of Overwatch before TF2 got it's a matchmaking update, which I don't agree with that. It took the fun out of the game for me, where it was like just playing a game, you know, jumping in, playing, leaving, you know, whatever. That was years ago. It doesn't matter, right? The point is, right? Basically, like, I played a lot of games. I played a lot of Paladins, right? You know what I mean? I had a bunch of older videos on the channel. Me playing Paladins for hours a day. I literally grind out new champions every time I get one. I'll literally grind them out the entire day. Like I'll literally grind out like 6-12 hour days just because it was just so much fun playing that game, and I really enjoyed the concept that they had until they changed the game and they went stupid routes and I hate it. But point is, right, is that I grew up playing hero shooters, right? And then I don't know, like seeing a hero shooter tactical game wasn't something that was fun for me. Like having hero like having hero abilities as like concepts wasn't that great. I don't think it was that fun for me. It's not a bad game, but like, and I watch pros play it all the time, but I'd rather just watch pros play it than play it myself because I don't really have that much fun playing the game. And when I do play the game, I feel like it's just a waste of time. Like, I enjoy playing it, right? Like I'm not good. Like I'm probably like iron or something. I could honestly probably get like a higher rank. I don't know what I could get, but I just don't play the game enough at all. I literally play like once every other day, if that, right? Like usually most of the time I'm usually coding or like programming or like watching Twitch streams. So like, I literally don't touch like Valorant ever. Like I play League every now and then. I'm trying to play ranked. I've yet to play ranked. Oh god, it's gonna be so embarrassing playing ranked on League because it's gonna be so bad. Yeah, I don't know. What else? What else games? You know, Brawlhalla's fun. I played Brawlhalla for years. I think Brawlhalla was like one of the games I think did really well as a game. And it doesn't get, I mean, like, it's one of the most popular fighters on Steam, so I'm not gonna say it doesn't get enough recognition, but like, it's one of those good games that was built from day one as like the game that I wanted to be, and it did so well in doing that, and I loved it so much. So Apex Legends, I don't like Apex Legends too much. Apex Legends was okay, but the thing with Apex is that like, it had the same issue where it felt like Valorant to me, where it's like it's a team shooter, and I love team shooters. I love it. I love, like I said, I love Paladins. I love Overwatch. I love TF2. I love those types of games. They're great. They're awesome. I remember I also played some weird when I was in like that whole Paladins craze a long time ago on my channel. I remember I got invited to some like tests to try out some like fun hero shooter game. It was a really old one on like Steam. I completely forgot the name of it. It sucked. Well, it didn't suck. I mean, like, it sucked because I forgot the name of it. It didn't suck because it didn't suck because the game sucked. Like, it had really good potential. I wish I remember, like, the name. What was the name? It wasn't called, I forgot the name of it. It is what it is. Point is, right, there were a lot of those games, right? There were a lot of those games. They were a lot of fun. And that genre of, like, time was, like, really great, right? But, like I said, Apex Legends, same thing. it had like the whole like team shooter BR thing, and I didn't really like that too much. Like I wanted a team shooter where I could jump in, play quick play, jump in, play quick play with some buddies, do a bunch of whole random things, and kind of just lose or win and not feel too bad about myself. Well, like a battle royale, it's like you dive in, you gotta pick your comp, you gotta pick your hero, you gotta dive in, pick a landing spot, pick a zone, grind out weapons. You know, either play like the cool way, right, where we could like grab like a pistol or like a shotgun and then just start shooting people, right, or do like the other way. No, he died. Cool. All right. Point is, right, is that like, or we could like Apex Legends style. We could like grab a weapon, right, take it from someone, right, and then just like steal weapons like that, right? Like, you know, if you play like that, then you play like an aggressive way, or you can play like super campy, where like go from building to building, take items slowly, and do stuff like that, and then kind of just die and lose, right? Either way, right? It doesn't matter like how you played or not. But, like I feel like it doesn't have the fun of like a team shooter for me, where it feels like the games are like non-committal, right? Like BRs feel very committal to me, and I don't like the fact that I feel so committal, right? That I feel so committed to having to play this game out, to having to like it, having to not lose against it. You know, it feels so boring, right? It feels so trashy, right? Because like, and I'm not gonna say like the game's bad. Like it probably has good stuff behind it, but like I don't know. Like, I just don't like BRs. I never liked BRs. Like BRs feel too long to me. Like it's like they feel too long. They feel too. They feel too much, right? It's like if I play a BR, the last thing I want to do is play a BR. I play for 5 minutes. I have one engagement and then I die. If I'm playing solo, I have one engagement, then I die. Oh, well, just playing teams. Well, same thing with teams, right? Like a team can revive me, but still, it's like it's so. I don't like one engagement type games, right? Which is why I didn't play things like Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege enough, right? Like. It was a great game. Again, one of those hero shooter tactical FPS. I feel like Tom Clancy did Rainbow Six Siege, did tactical shooter hero FPS genre better than Valorant did. But the issue is that it's the fact that, as I said before, I'm just not a fan of those games. It's the one engagement, one shot, one time to do it, one time to make it work type of thing. Like, yeah, it makes my heart race. It's fun. It's great. Like it gets you excited, it gets you pumping, right? But it's like one engagement, and then you're just left hitting your desk really hard as much as you can. It's just like, like, and it doesn't really tell you sometimes if you're better or not than the other player, right? Because like there's so many variables that account for someone getting shot, right? Especially in a game like Siege, right? Like in Valorant, in Valorant, like you could probably get like wall banged behind like a box or two, right? But like in Siege. Oh my god, there's so many ways to kill someone in Siege. Just you can die within 1,000 ways within the game, right? And you really won't get that, and you really won't learn all the ways until you like play thousands of hours, right? Which it's possible to do that, right? But it's the fact that like as I'm playing those games, like it just feels annoying, right? Like it's like a one engagement type of game. If I mess up here, I'm gonna be stuck forever watching the better players play. Like there's no way to come back. Like it's not that type of game, right? And it doesn't need to be this type of game for sure. But like I just wish that like it was enjoyable at least. I just wish that there was a way for me to have like an easier time with that. You know what I mean? I don't know. It is what it is, personally, right? I don't know. But like I said, those are the games, right? Like I said, I remember. Also, when I was younger, there was a mobile craze, Strife. This one weird company also had a mobile for like a long time. I remember playing Awesome Knots. League was a thing. Dota and League were going against each other. Strife was new. HOTS came out. Like I want that. I want that big old gaming push again, where a whole bunch of games come out. They explode in the market. Everyone's dying to play them, and everyone's playing them. And new developers are like, "Hey, I'm making this game," and then another developer says, "No, I'm making that game." And then it's like the BR craze, right? If you don't understand what I'm talking about, like the hero shooter craze or the voxel based craze, then you probably understand like the BR craze, where like no one probably remembers Minecraft, Hunger Games. A few people do, right? But like in general, not a lot of people remember like Hunger Games, right? Like, so, and you'll be like, well, no, a lot of people do. Well, look on a lot of videos, and you realize a lot of people don't mention Hunger Games, not because of the fact that they don't know what it is. Well, not because of the fact that they don't like it, but because of the fact that they don't know what it is. A lot of people don't mention it as like one of the first battle royale games, right? Just because of the fact that it's just it is considered one, but a lot of people just completely forget about it, right? So it's like a lot of people mention like H1Z1, PUBG, Armored Re, stuff like that, right? Right, and or like the book or like the movie, right? Was there a movie? I know there was a no. I know there was a movie. I don't remember it was a book. I don't remember.